Alrighty. Welcome everybody to Indianapolis Racing Association, Napper Media Network. We're going green this time. It's going to be a pretty rough. But anyway, Mirage is lead commentator tonight as King will not be making it. So.
So welcome everyone to the O'Reilly Auto Parts 350 at Atlanta Motor Speedway. We are up for 115 laps under the hot Georgia sun today at the old Atlanta Motor Speedway before the repave. 4 corners, 1.5 miles every lap for 115 more. 35, 35, 40 is the length of the stages. 24 degrees of banking in the corners. This is definitely going to be an interesting one, seeing how the racing was going, especially in these practice sessions and the qualifying session that we had. A bit rushed, but we got it done in the first place. Your control car, now Hernan, will be coming to the Ohio Edison restart zone for the first time at the O'Reilly Auto Parts 350 at Atlanta, and we are racing.
Here we go.
At Atlanta Motor Speedway, 1:15 to go. Hernan immediately will jump across the line as we're two wide, almost 3 wide there in the back. The 51 taking a sizable lead immediately. Already up in the back, we are 3 wide. Ooh, there's a little bit of contact there, sending multiple cars, and we are 5 wide at the back. And that was also Trey Rex in the number 1 car for Dynaco Racing Motorsports. That almost got turned around off the bumper of the 15 of Hickory. Reset ticker. And yeah, we are looking for some great racing going on here. We saw some incredible racing going on between these guys in our second practice session. But we are looking to see even more of that going on now as the 99 will attempt a move down the inside of the 18. Won't really work. He's going to be stuck behind him, but now they're 3 wide. Alex Prime up on the top.
Here comes throughout the field.
3 wide. Wow.
Man. Ticker broke for me only?
Yes. And so now, coming all the way through. This may be very janky today as we do not have... Oh no! Around goes the 32! That is Sonic! And the 41 as well! Getting caught up in each other. Oh, and around almost went the 28 of Sierra. Around goes the 15 of Hickory. Oh no. That's one thing we say about this old Atlanta Motor Speedway. The racing is incredible, but it can get chaotic sometimes, and we're definitely seeing that go on right now. Here we go. Already Sierra hits the wall.
I'll be back.
And now coming all the way back, and it is 1 wide racing throughout most of the pack. Alex Prime making a move down on the inside of the 31 and now getting switched back by the 5 of Bands. There we go. Lap 5 now. As we come across the line, it is Hernan still in the lead, but that lead might be in jeopardy very, very soon. You know, Hernan, after a little bit of controversy at the start of this season with his account due to his main sponsor last season being caught up in some controversy, his main sponsor last season was Monster Energy, and now he's just switched to the Blackline engine sponsor. But his lead is under a tad bit of pressure from the 42 of Diego. Coming off of last season.
Look at Diego to the bottom.
Contact. Diego 42, lots of contact there. He's going to see if he can try and get his way through by the back straightaway.
Russell and Trey can do. Well, mainly Russell. Russell's closing in as well.
Yeah, Russell extremely, extremely quick through these intermediates.
Here we go, slide jump, Russell, 3 wide for the lead.
Down the inside, 3 wide. Still 3 wide as they come across the line. And wow, that is incredibly close for the lead. Ticker says it was Russell. I believe it was Hernan. Russell still on the inside.
3 wide.
3 wide, 42 riding the wall up on the top.
Crazy racing here in Atlanta already. through only 8 laps tonight.
Already doing very well, making a name for himself is the 66 of Russell, if I haven't said it enough.
Oh!
Coming from P10, ooh, bit of contact between all of these three. Coming from P10 after a bit of a lackluster qualifying session, the 66 of Russell for Bear Motorsports, he has been absolutely driving the wheels off that car only in the first 10 laps. He's now found his way into the lead.
Oh, big push from the 41 on the bottom. Look at the 18.
And now stacking all up together.
42, excuse me.
We have 5-car pack. Hernan will keep the lead, but now look at the 18. That's going to be the 18 of Trey Vaughn, the rookie in the 18 Bear Motorsports car. That Chevy has found his way to the lead.
Side by side. 42 tries to clear himself. Not going to work. Here comes the 18 back up the track. Russell's going to clear everybody on the bottom. 14 now back below him.
Bit of contact there.
Big exchange
now
of
dropping
position.
back. 14 of Noah, rookie to the Napa Brake Series in that Chevy for late night racing. One thing that I found was somewhat funny. The front of this field is absolutely dominated by Chevys.
Yup.
From P3 all the way down to P7, they were all Chevys.
Russell back to the bottom.
Almost wide there in the back.
Well, there's a Dodge in the middle. Hernan.
Yeah. And now, coming through, we're going to see if Russell can attempt to drive the wheels off of his car like he has been doing for the past couple of races in the Brake Series. The switchback by Noah.
That was great. Great move there. Here comes Hernan back on the bottom behind the 14, I think. I can't
Great
tell.
switchback
On my screen.
Yeah, now, all the way to the top, forced outside is Russell.
They're going to hold close. Great run off of 4 there. 3 wide again for the lead contact. 4 wide for a moment.
4 wide. Bouncing off the doors of multiple cars is the 15 of Noah as they're going to try the inside. And that is Milky down to the inside. They were 4 wide there for a second.
No doubt about it, and it did not go well.
Yeah, you know, there's only enough button mashing you can do to try and find your way around some of these big top dogs. Oh, no.
18 almost spun around there.
Yeah, 18 was very loose.
Oh, yeah. Man. 4 wide in the back.
Behind him. 32 and the 51 going at it on the bottom. 99 and the 41 on top. There was big contact between the 99 and the 41. Lots and lots of racing. But speaking of racing, Racing Noah up in the front now in the 14 Chevrolet car for late night racing. Just behind him, the first time we've called his name tonight, it's the 28 car of Sierra. And then, very familiar with the front of fields at intermediates, it is also Russell.
Yeah, we haven't said anything about Sierra yet until now, and he's found his way up front. Oh, we got 2 cars below the apron. Almost.
Ooh, that was vintage on the 51 of Hernan.
Scary.
Speaking of up over there, there is also the 32 trying to battle his way up to the front. But now, one thing I've noticed, not been a very good night for the BTM boys down at the back. Hans, Luke, and Hickory, 3 drivers, all here for Blaze Technology Motorsports, all in very far back positions. Hickory is the last one in this race, so looking to see if he can pull a drive off, or especially as we come through to these stages, seeing if they can do something like that as well.
Chevy has 1st through 4th lockdown as of now. But here comes Hernan. Look to the bottom of the 18 there for a moment. Gonna try the bottom. Try to get below that
intermediate racing. 3 wide there for a second between the 18, the 51, and the 66.
And here's the 42 of Milky looking for the lead here side by side with the 14 down the front straight.
Oh, we got someone in pit road already. Going for the undercut, it is Vintage in that 99 car.
That seems
for
early.
for Bear Motorsports. That is a very early pit stop.
Yeah.
Now we have Diego in the 42 car. He is the leader now as they almost stack up behind him. That was 4 wide for a second. Now still 3 wide, 14, 18, and 66 on the outside. The 66 making a good job for himself. And almost around was the 51 of Hernan. Like I said earlier, controversy with his former sponsor, Monster Energy, on the Roblox platform. Now looking to see if he can pull something off in that 51 Blackline car.
I cannot find 42. Oh, there it goes. Now I found it.
Yep. Diego. I drive the 77 in the 42 car. And now down the inside for an incredible dive. There goes Russell. Russell to the inside, and he will take that one.
There goes the 14, though. Back below him.
Yeah, they're going to need some draft to try and pull this off. There was contact between the rear bumper of the 51 and the 66, and now giving it back to him. Ooh, into the wall.
Oh, no. Oh. 14 into the grass along with the 66.
Yeah, wow.
4 wide for almost?
And they come below him.
3 wide.
Gonna be 21 here.
Man, this is more like a pack race. This is good.
Yeah, most definitely.
This is good intermediate racing here.
This is some great intermediate racing. Unfortunately, we can't give you the best angle for the stream, but this is some incredible racing as we see up here. Now the 42. He is leading this pack, and he's looking to try and get something. Oh no, around goes Milky.
Oh,
the 41 car backwards, spinning around the back straightaway. That is the 41 late night racing car of Milky. And relegated to the back of the pack. That is unfortunate for the 41. Only 1 win on his career.
Wow.
Which was Elwood in Season 6. Now, unfortunately, just got caught up with a couple other cars and was not able to get through. And no, he's caught up again. With the 5 of Bands jackknifing himself into the wall.
We're starting to get close to pit stops here. I'd say within the next 5 laps, we're going to start seeing some pitting.
Yeah.
Look at this now.
Also, I wanted to point out, look at this 28 car. He's been recovering from some challenges he had earlier on into the race. He dropped back, and now he's made it 3 wide. Not anymore, but that 28 car, Darren's going to look and see. Oh, just as I was talking about him, almost puts the 18 into the wall.
He's going for some aggressive moves.
Very aggressive, yeah.
That was scary. Hernan is going to keep the lead thus far with the 42 right behind him.
There goes the 51, though, into the lead of the race. Ooh, 14 slowing. Oh, wow. This is some incredible racing. Even if you look into the back of the pack, they're almost 3 wide. Yeah, Hickory has made up some significant position after that little bit of controversy at the start. And now we're getting some of our first green flag pit stops. Not going to wait until the end of this stage. I don't think they can wait until the end of this stage.
I don't think so.
They're going to have to come through.
I believe everybody's going to have to come.
At least
I
once.
wasn't going to laugh.
And stage will end at the 35 lap mark, 1.5 miles around. They mostly are going to have to, I believe it's required for at least 1 more pit stop.
Yeah, I would say so.
Starting up now, here comes Diego, tried to make a move, didn't really work.
Nobody else coming through this time by.
We're going to see how this strategy works out. Because I believe if they don't pit, they may have run out of fuel as well.
Yeah, I would agree. This is going to be pretty close. See, if anybody else chooses to come this time, I cannot get lights on.
Now just back talking about Russell here in that 66 car. He has been driving the wheels off it today. Like I said, started in P10. That Chevy has been going absolutely crazy. As he already, just as I was saying that, makes a move down the inside of the 42 of Diego.
Yep.
With pushing from the 18, just as I'm talking about him. Down the inside of the 51 as well, looking for the lead of the race.
Sierra making his way back up. Hernan and the 66 are pitting this time by, along with Sierra. Most of the front guys are all coming down pit road.
Yeah, basically the entire front little pack here. They all came through, and now really the only people that are staying out is the 32 of Sonic and the number 1 of Trey.
Now we're gonna
First time we've called these two's names here. The 32 has been caught up in a lot of battling the whole entire time, and now the 1.
41 over his box.
Oh, no.
18's very, very slow into his box. And, nope, yep, on the line.
Oh, no. Oh, that's going to be a caution. We have the 32 is out of fuel just before the entrance to pit road.
Yeah, that's going to have to
Sonic
be a
in the
caution.
32, he has run out.
There's no way. Keep it. Are we kidding me? His car is out. I don't know.
And
Okay,
there is the yellow flag.
I was going to say, I'm not an official. I can't call.
Yeah. That is the yellow flag, because that is so unfortunate. You know, we've seen stuff like that happen. Sonic is, wow. You can see how close he was to pit entry as well. Just on the camera, you get not the best angle, but pit entry is maybe, maybe 15, 20 yards away from where he is.
Yeah. I mean, if he could have just straightened the car out, it would have taken a while, but if he could have straightened it out and then got into somebody's box, he would likely have been okay. But
yeah. It might be illegal, but it's better than being DNF'd, but unfortunately that's what's going to happen to him. Cautions out, we may have a little bit of a race to the end of the stage. 32 has been pushed off the racing line successfully. He's respawned. It will not be a DNF for the 32, apparently.
Wondering why.
Yeah. Anyways, here we come, behind the pace car, just as I was talking about him. There's the 66. Oh, and around goes the 41 and the 31 behind him. It's the 66, and hey, I called it earlier into this race. That 15 car has made his way all the way back up to the front, even after that controversy. Hickory, widely regarded as one of the best pace chasers on the D2 grid.
Hickory has had some pretty good luck in D2 and very good talent. I expect him to be very good at short track this season. Hickory has been great at short tracks.
He's incredible at the flat tracks, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Any flat track, any short track. I mean, every time I think of
Maryland last season.
Every time I think of Maryland, I think of Hickory.
Yeah, unfortunately, Hickory will not be able to make Maryland next week. Very unfortunate, but things happen. But yeah, it will be green this time. One person still on pit road, but it looks like we'll be doubling up around the back straightaway.
I believe our stage ends after 35, correct?
Yep, our stage ends at 35. This is going to be a 2-lap shootout to see who's going to take it. This could be great for the 66. Started in P10, looking to see if he can make that comeback story come true. With a stage 1 win and maybe even taking it home. But, you know, this is what we were talking about earlier. These were our picks for Atlanta. Unfortunately, King was not able to make the race, but Hickory and Russell are two of the best drivers at Atlanta, and we are seeing them lead the pack along, but they're looking to put this very short drive together into the Ohio Edison restart zone, and we're racing once again.
Which I just realized is
At Atlanta
non-existent, but green flag is out. Oh, and I guess it's going to be 3 to go.
Ooh, Hickory already.
Look at that! 4
Oh,
wide.
we were 5 wide for a second.
5. Wow.
We were 5.
Look at the breakaway for Russell.
Being pushed a little bit back. Russell, it's gonna be soon.
Oh, look at
All the way
Hickory.
coming up.
Hickory
Incredible break.
lost...
Ooh, contact between the 31 and the 41.
Oh,
They keep getting
spinning
into
around!
Oh, no!
On the outside!
Goes the 41.
Everybody!
And the 32, and
We're
they're
gonna stay
able
green.
to save it.
We had 3 or 4
It's
cars
gonna
up in
be
smoke.
2 to go in this stage, and you can't help but think that the 66 has taken it already unless the 28 can pull off a miracle.
Let's see what Sierra can do. He's a lot closer than what he was to Russell just a lap ago. Oh, he's diving it in deep.
Gained about half a second on one lap trying to see if he can take away that stage win.
White
White
flag.
flag is waving for the stage.
Sierra almost got to the back bumper of the 66. He's going to shoot him up here. He's going to get right up on him.
66
Contact.
is pretty good
Almost.
at blocking this, but he's also much better at attacking than he is defending.
That is true.
Here comes down the back straightaway. 28, is he going to go for a dive here? No, staying behind the 66.
Ooh, contact.
And it's going to be very, very
push him
close
up.
indeed. 66
Off
is
the
leaving the
4.
bomb open. Oh,
Ooh.
Caution is out, and it looks like who's it going to be?
Russell.
It's the 66 of Russell.
Was the caution out for the stage or for the wreck?
Well, we'll make it back, but the caution is out.
I don't know.
We don't know if it was for the stage or if it was for... I don't know if it was for the stage or another incident. I didn't see any incidents, and certainly, yeah, and certainly our producers didn't tell us to talk about anything. So, looking to see what actually happened. Maybe that was just an early yellow flag, but Russell will take green, white, checkered for the first 35 laps of this race.
Been a very good first 35 laps of this race. Down pit road surely will come almost everybody.
Yeah, mostly everyone.
Some people may stay out for that second lap, but then you're just forfeiting position.
Yeah.
It's okay at Daytona like last week. It works very well there, especially on a track that big.
Oh, wow, lots of...
here.
wow, they are wrecking on pit road.
Wrecking on pit road?
Multiple people.
Oh, man, the 51 just slammed.
Coming out of there.
14
Oh, the
over his
99 just barely makes it into his
I think
box.
it's 14. Is he? Can't tell from
51's good. 41's should be okay. Most people, I'm guessing, are going to go for full service.
Oh, man. Pit road really is big.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Surprised we didn't have a couple mechanics knocking into each other on pit road, because that's happened before.
Yep. I'd imagine that everybody took 4 tires full gas.
Yeah, most likely. At least, oh my goodness, they're just piling into each other. Yeah, but Russell is looking to see if he can take something points-wise here, because the 60... Oh, what was his number? The 69, I believe, of Michigan. Yeah.
62?
Oh, no, 64.
64?
64?
Who's in the
I think
62?
it's- Really?
There's somebody in the 62.
No, Michigan's on the 52. There we go. I think that's it. 52, correct? Yeah.
I don't know.
Anyways,
I don't know.
if you have not seen yet the 52 of Michigan, kind of confusing always for us up in the booth when they change numbers over the off-season, but
It is 52.
the 52 of Michigan not in this race, so Russell looking to see if he can get something going points-wise here. Yeah, the eventual things going on here for Russell at these 1.5 mile
And
intermediates.
I don't want to say this just because he's my driver, and I've known him for years. But Russell, he's kind of like, well, I'm not going to say it because it's going to be a controversial topic. I think you know who I'm wanting to bring up. Russell is like another driver Bear Motorsports once had before. That came up from something after being nothing. So.
Anyways.
Oh man, the 41,
line.
big push to the back
Second
of the
stage
66.
starting, green flag racing once again at Atlanta Motor Speedway. The 41 already into the grass. What happened to him? Incredible launch by the 66.
Don't know what happened to the 41.
Already 2 wide, almost 3 wide, all the way in the back. Nick making his way down the inside of Sierra. Now almost making it 4 wide. Now making it 3 wide as Nick. Vernon and Bands. Hickory also up ahead here. Oh no, Bands. Sliding into the outside wall as the 5 forward for Blaze Technology Motorsports.
We were 4 wide for a slight moment there. 3 wide again.
And this, you can already tell this is going to be an action-packed race.
Oh, yeah.
You know, the racing that always goes on here at Atlanta. It's so incredibly crucial that you get that line down and you make sure to keep that car straight. You don't want to let it get squirrely, and you don't want to let it get into other people, because you're going to start losing time and losing the trust of your competitors that you do need to finish this race.
No doubt about that. Oh, 51 straight up into the wall into turn 1.
The contact between the 18, the 5, and the 56. Now, all the way still up in the front by just under a second, the 66 of Russell, epping the field by incredible margins.
What a great
showing
start.
what he could have done yesterday in the PTN series.
Sierra has found his way up to second temporarily. Ahead of
Just
Hickory.
under a second now for Russell.
He's pulling.
Yeah. Russell here. Sierra has been very fast indeed. But look at this. Here comes a 15 of Hickory. After some controversy at the start of the race and also at the end of that stage, he's made his way up into the top 3 again.
Yeah, and here's Noah in the 14. Back on the top, trying to find his way back up into the top 3 for good. See if he can clear the 15 within the next couple laps.
Yeah. Already looking to see if these guys can just make a run down. Now, what you think... So, in this situation, 43 laps, end of the stage is 70. What do you think's going through Russell's head right now? You know, just trying to keep it straight, not trying to get it into the wall in these couple laps, and you could probably walk away with a substantial amount of points, if not winning this race.
I mean, if I'm in that situation that Russell is in, personally, I would be just focusing on what's in front of me, focusing on my line, seeing how I can maybe do better, how I can be consistent, and I'm also paying attention to the time interval, because if I start losing time, then I'm not doing something right. 4 wide there for a moment for second.
Whoa. Yeah. Here comes Nick as well. Nick started second to last and now has made himself up into this top 5. Sierra drops back a little bit, giving way for the 14 to come through. But, you know, just like you were saying, this situation for the 66, this might not be a drafting-style track like it has been turned into. We're using the old version of Atlanta Motor Speedway. But the draft is still crucial, and when you don't really have it, you're trying to maximize as much momentum as you can to just try and swing in front of your opponents and just try and keep this lead of the race.
No doubt about that. And Russell lost just over 2/10 that lap to the 14 alone. And I was going to say this. I think the 14 and the 28 of Sierra can be slightly faster than Russell when we are all single file, and it's looking that way because the 14 is really starting to catch up here.
Yeah, most definitely. I think the number one problem for the 14 and the 28 this whole race has been the traffic. You know, just getting by this traffic, and that's been their number one problem. But now, the gap is absolutely fading.
Oh, yeah.
Traffic helped Russell a lot, but now the 14's directly on his back bumper.
We're within just a couple. Actually, no, 14's on him. And back below him here in turn 3.
And down the inside is going to send it as we come into 3.
Woo! This is going to allow these couple guys behind him to catch up. And there he goes, clear.
Wow.
I'm not going to lie, smart move by Russell to not try to stay side by side too much, because then you're going to lose time to everybody else behind you.
Yeah.
So, smart move. And now he's going to give the bumper back to him.
He's going to try again.
Side by side, these Chevys are off of turn 2. Going to allow the 28 to keep catching.
Yeah, Russell owns that car that the 14's driving.
Yeah.
Looking to see how much he's going to be able to push it, see his own driver try and do something like that.
And Noah in tryouts, in my opinion, was one of the most promising tryoutees, and he's showing his skill right here. Here comes Hernan in the 28. Three wide.
Everyone. 3 wide.
3 wide for second.
Now,
Hernan on the bottom.
All the way, coming out of turn 2 into the backstretch. Here comes Hernan trying to make a dive down to the inside of the 66 car. Not going to make it stick, but here comes the 66 down, diving into the inside after turn 4. He is going to make that stick as they come into the front stretch for the 50th time this race.
14 and 66 side by side into 1 and 2. Here comes a 51 trying to battle. 28 contact with a 14, almost put him into the 66. Looking 3 wide once again.
And here's where the strategy is going to have to pay off. They're 3 wide now. Here's where the strategy has to pay off. Hernan and Sierra, 2 Jarrera Motorsports teammates, they started a 1-2 and trying to help that again. There we go. That's exactly what I was just about to try and talk about. They need this kind of push.
Yep.
If it's done wrong, then that could be the end of contention for these guys until the end of the stage. But if these Jarrera Motorsports teammates are able to figure something out, then they will be extremely, extremely quick.
No doubt about that. Now Trayvon in the 18 for Ben Mercer. Oh, no!
Oh, no! Around goes the 14 of Noah.
Oh, my.
It's a promising run, shambled then after some contact.
I think that was a pinch from the 51 because
yeah, that
the
was the 51.
His front tires were off the ground in that pinch there.
Yeah.
Then the 14 went up and spun up, but great save off the wall. That was just great circumstances for Noah there. Now we're going to file out a little bit. Still battling for the lead is Russell and Sierra with Trayvon looking as the third car.
Yeah, Trayvon, that's a Bear Motorsports teammate for Russell. Here they come. He's going to get that little extra push, trying to get past the 28.
Ooh. Russell going to door the 28. 28
almost 3 wide behind him.
Almost. These guys are catching back up to the 18 again. I think
yeah,
these have been your top 5 all race. I think it's going to stay this way.
These top 5 have not budged. Oh, big contact between the 18 and the 14.
That was a little sketchy. 51 all over the... Oh, no!
Oh, no!
There goes the 28!
Oh, there goes the 28!
Spinning!
To the outside wall, and he will collect multiple others as he will put it back around, and he will save it, keeping second place.
I know they're going to be upset. That was 100% Russell there. Russell slid down, thought he was clear. Was not clear, and that's going to give Russell a big lead with coming to 16 to go in the stage.
Now, unfortunately, we have word of a couple other mechanical malfunctions. The 56 of Squirtle is dropping back a lot. Sonic has DNF'd, and unfortunately as well, the 34 of Alex Prime has also retired due to a mechanical issue with that car, as well as the 42 of Diego.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. 3 wide for second. Trayvon, Noah, and Hernan. And now the 41 is looking to find his way up here with these guys.
Yeah, look at the rest of this pack. Look at the rest of this pack. They're only 1 wide throughout the rest of this, but they are catching up and quick.
Yep. Russell is not... I'm going to say this because I am like this at the majority of tracks that I race. I am better in traffic than when I am alone. When I am alone, I am slower. And I think that's the case for Russell so far through the first half of this race.
Most definitely, yeah. Russell now pulling away as his adversaries fight behind him. Lap 57 now. It's going to be the end at lap 70 of this one. Just coming up to around 10 to go. Oh, there was contact between the 18 and the 51. Big time contact there. Ooh, contact between the 14 and the 18, sorry. Russell losing time while he's alone.
Indeed.
Side by side.
2 more tenths that time. Over 2 tenths once again.
It was big contact as well between the 28 and the 51. They're 3 wide behind them.
Trayvon's going to clear for second with the 14 right on his tail. Russell trying to break draft as he gets close to turn 3. Sierra back underneath. I believe that is Hernan in the 51.
Look at Milky.
Yeah.
It's the first time we've seen him coming up to the front, but that 41 has got an incredible run on the 18.
Great run to the outside. Goes to 41 and Milky in that Discount Tires Chevrolet. Oh, the 14 loose.
Ooh.
From the middle line.
Coming into turn 1. Oh, what a
crossover.
Gap. Oh, wow. That is one of the cleanest crossovers I have ever seen in motorsports.
That was nice. Will not work in Milky's favor, but 18 looking back under the 14 is now. We are back in striking distance of the 66 car as we go to lap 60.
Yeah, 10 to go in the stage. The 66 going to see if he can hold off and try to go for the second stage win. 66 at Kansas yesterday in the PTN series had to grab a quick flight over to Georgia to make this race after, unfortunately, wrecking on the final lap there. Yeah. Very unfortunate for him. I took the win, so I'm not really complaining. But
speaking of, does PTN race again tonight?
Yes, I believe so. PTN will be going to Michigan tonight.
Perfect. Well, I'm going to catch a flight to Michigan.
Me too.
3 wide for second.
3 wide behind him.
Hernan trying to find his way back. Trying to find his way back into the fight. There we go. Here comes the 14 to the back bumper of Russell. We're going to move him up the track. 51 right on his tail.
Busy dive for this 14 car. Looking to see if he can put something together. Now still 3 wide as they come through that cookie cutter oval and into turn 1.
Into the wall goes the 14. Gonna lose him some spots. 4 wide.
Whoa.
Oh no.
Racing. Oh, that's the 28 of Sierra, and that was very close indeed.
No doubt about that. That was
scary.
14's
I
pitting.
The hand out. Yeah. In comes the 14.
Yeah, I forgot.
He's trying to undercut.
I forgot. We're not going to make it.
He's going to try and undercut and then stay out. Yeah, this. That just made me realize these guys aren't going to be able to make it to the end.
Nobody's going to be able to make it. I wasn't even thinking about it. Between now and the next 4 laps, everybody's going to come down pit road. I think that was a very good decision by Noah to come down that lap. I'm not going to lie. I mean, because we're looking...
Oh, no.
Oh,
no.
What?
That is the 32.
Again? Is he out of fuel? I think the car's getting deleted. I think it is gone, because I don't see him in the car. But
yeah, the 32 of Sonic.
I believe that will be a DNF.
Turn 3 yellow flag, but no full caution yet.
They're saying to watch the apron. Will the caution come out? As we will be coming to 6 laps to go in stage 2 this time. I believe they're going to be good as he is off the racing surface. I don't know why the car is there. I think the 32 just keeps disconnecting. I think that's what it is.
Yeah, that's mostly a problem. Oh, no. The 66 of Russell speeding on the exit of pit lane.
No.
Oh, my goodness.
That's
come on, boys.
We were 3 wide for the lead. We were watching Trayvon in the 18. Side by side with Sierra coming to the back of the 51, giving him the bumper. Now getting below him. These guys are going to stay out one more time. Nope, never mind. 18's down pit road. Late call. Crew chief did not want to push it any more laps. Let's watch the 18 on pit road.
Wow.
Going very slow down pit road. Only going about 60, 65 miles an hour.
And very, very slow. But it looks like 66 of Russell will come down again.
The 18 pit road penalty over the line.
How do you pit like that?
Well, he moved himself
the circumstances
around.
How'd that happen?
He was pointed the right direction, but then he moved the front of the car to try to get back in that box before any official notice and just made it worse for himself.
Yeah.
Tough break for the 18.
Fueling for the 18 of Trayvon.
Take a look at Hickory, who was strong off the start, who fell back. Now 1 lap down after pitting in 10th place with his teammate
Hickory in that beautiful M&M's car.
Very beautiful car. Actually, the 18's going to come out beside him.
Oh, wow, yeah, right there. Now they're going to be fighting for pretty far behind. But, you know.
Yeah. Sierra and Milky
Yeah,
down
fighting
pit
for
road along
ninth
with
place.
Bands. Here comes the, I think the 56, if I guess right. I can't see his number. I want to say.
Yeah, Sierra down on pit road. Milky as well. Ooh, Milky complications on pit road.
Yeah, that's better than a penalty.
That is better than a penalty, yes.
I believe.
Now here comes Trayvon down onto pit road.
Serve his penalty.
At 18 car, serving his penalty.
I believe laps will cycle out with 2 to go if I'm...
Eventually, ooh. Whoa, oh my goodness.
think-
Pace car is being assaulted. Oh, wow.
Who's gonna lead?
I do not know.
I'm trying to get through the field. I don't know who's gonna be leading here. I want to
Yeah,
say...
as we come all the way out and
I
around.
want to say Noah and Nick are gonna be first and second.
Yeah, Noah, Nick.
Yep, Noah and Nick,
There we
first and
go.
second. Guessed
Noah and
correctly.
Nick fighting for the lead. It's going to be 2 to go in the stage. Lap 69, sponsored by Raccoons Around the World.
2 wide, 2-car battle. Hernan too far back to fight for a stage win here in stage 2. Door to door through 3 and 4. Hernan is getting close, but I don't think he's going to get close enough. White flag for stage 2.
White flag in the air. These guys
Oh, no.
will still be fighting it out.
Hernan was pitting. Never mind.
Noah and Nick coming
Why?
through. Oh, early caution. It looks like it will be the race back then.
I'm going to go in VC after. I'm going to definitely go in VC real quick afterward. So tell them to not do that. Anyway, the 14 of Noah after a battle with Nick will win stage 2.
Yeah, and that is his first stage win of his career, that 14 car for late night racing.
What a race for Noah. Are you telling him?
Correct.
With the 14 of Noah for late night racing and that Chevrolet sponsored Chevrolet. First stage win and great racing by him. Aggression, but also speed. Good in traffic, good alone. Beating out last season's Napa Brake Series champion, Nick in the 31 Best Buy DSR Ford Mustang. We have just 40 laps to go in this event already. It's only been about 45 minutes, I want to say. Let me check the stream. Yeah, it's been 43 minutes.
Yeah.
It's been a very quick race, but a very good one. Very clean and very good.
Now, coming around, this is our third caution of the night. Only had one incident caution.
Yep.
And you know, with how tight this track is, don't make a joke. With how tight this track is, I was, at least for me, I was expecting a couple more wrecks, you know.
Yeah.
Like we see at Atlanta, you know, these very small tracks. Like we see, you know, especially coming into turn 3, the track narrows up quite a bit, and
Yeah.
you know, we'll see wrecks happen around that area.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
surprisingly, nothing happening yet.
I agree. I expected 2 or 3 incident cautions by now. I expected to be maybe just now coming to the end of stage 2 in a couple laps, and you know, so it's been a pretty quick race because it's been clean. But no, like for me, I thought Atlanta was going to be one of the better races of the season for both the Napa Auto Parts Cup Series and the Napa Brake Series.
Most
After
definitely.
being involved in those tests, oh my god! I mean, I'm not saying this because I was really fast in D2 cars when I practiced and tested, and D1 cars.
I don't know, man.
But
Oh,
these
the one.
these have been very fun cars to drive. This
All the way out of his box. What happened there?
Oh my!
But he halfway to perpendicular fueling and out of his box at the same time.
We got a freaking pit road pack off of, or pace lap pack, tongue twister off of pit road. My God, too many P's.
So many P's. But anyways, this is the first time Atlanta has held the second race of the season for both series. It is normally either Las Vegas or Maryland.
I thought we've had Atlanta.
And in season 1, it was Indianapolis. Whatever reason.
I thought we had Atlanta. I always loved Maryland at number 3. And I'm very glad Maryland is back in the number 5.
Had a bit of a slow stop for the 66 of Russell.
I thought we had that before on the East Coast swing. I thought we had Daytona, Atlanta, and Maryland. I thought that was always a set top 3.
Oh, for the most part, last season, at least in D2, last season it was Las Vegas, and then from then on, it was just Maryland, until you started getting into the extremely old dates, and that's when you would see stuff like Kansas, Hook 1, Auto Club was in Season 2, and Indianapolis was the second race in Season 1.
Huh.
But it is going to be stacking up this time. Lap 74, we're going to go green on 75.
And Squirtle, as we get down to 35 laps to go, is going to be...
And it looks like they changed their mind.
Yeah. I guess we got some debris. Yeah, we got some debris on the bottom of the surface on the back straightaway.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like we got a couple Pepsi cans. Not sponsored.
Not sponsor. I don't drink sodas or energy drinks, so I wouldn't know, so. Anyways, great time to say this race is sponsored by rowracing.com. Go check us out at rowracing.com under the Napa Auto Parts Racing Association. Feel free to join and have fun with us. Feel free to watch the races and maybe even try out later in this summer. Now, we will be stacked up this time and the lights will be off. Hopefully they won't change their mind again. Lap 75 will be going green this time.
Lights are off. AMR is off the track. Fans on their feet. Ready to watch the end of this event. Hopefully we can stay green all the way and see some nice strategy. As we've seen a lot of pack racing, but here we go.
56 into the pit lane. But in through the Ohio Edison restart zone, green flag racing once again at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Already a big push from the 18 on the 14.
I guess he had
now 3 wide already for the lead. That's Nick up on the top, Hans on the bottom, and now Hickory's making his way up through here as well. Just as I was saying that the BTM boys were having a little bit of of struggles in the first half of this race, looking to turn it around in the last third.
Here we go, Sierra in the lead. BTM back into 4th.
Hans only with 1 win on the career at Talladega last season in the playoffs.
Oh man,
that was actually the first D2 race I was present for. So.
Yeah, I remember that.
Ooh, in the background, that is Trayvon and Milky.
Yeah, Trayvon and Milky off the track there in the back. Well below the... Hey, they would have hit those Pepsi cans, you know.
Yeah.
Good job by
That's why we have a caution. Anyways, 3 wide as they come around for the 76th time. Woo! 51 on the bottom, Nick in the middle, and Sierra on the top, and Russell has made his way all the way up into the front again.
Again, he's been very good in traffic today. Hernan back in the lead, Nick on top. Here comes the 14 with the 66 behind him. Up the track, gonna be loose in the middle. Great exit.
This extreme talent of being able to move through traffic without any complication, that's what makes Russell one of the best D2 drivers that we have. Russell is just able to absolutely swim past all of the traffic that could be in his way, and I'm guessing that is also one of the recipes for success in the PTN series as well.
Yeah.
Now here comes Russell, just as we were talking about him. Great run down the inside.
No. No. I heard some tires in the back. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, someone was in the wall coming off. I believe that it was Vintage in the 99.
Russell to the bottom, looking for the lead. Side by side with the 51.
Russell and Hernan, they've been going at it all day today. Pause, and we will be seeing that a lot more as we go through the night. Ooh,
30
contact.
to go. Oh, no.
Ooh, even more contact. Here we go.
House stop motion. Unfortunately, no, you cannot play. This is a private league, although you can join our server and try out in the mid to late summer. And yes, we do read chat at moments, at times.
At times, yes. Especially when the CRLA just like kind of flop. Anyways, Russell takes the lead in this race, showing off his moving through traffic prowess, but here comes the 14. Searching for his first ever win.
Oh, I saw Sierra wiggle in the grass, and it looked like... Oh, no, the 41! Now something did happen.
Oh, no. Around goes Milky. He's hit by Hickory.
The 15.
Around goes as well.
That's going to be a caution.
Around goes the 15. Oh, no. And a big hit into the inside wall. Caution flag is out. It's going to be a race back to the finish.
3 wide.
3 wide. It looks like it's going to be...
Oh,
Russell
gosh.
will take it.
That was close.
That was very close.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Yeah, it looked like the 66 for me. That would have been the closest.
On my end, it did look like a 66. I was looking at the track from down here instead of looking at the TV screen, and I believe it definitely was the 66. But we have seen some incredible racing today.
No doubt about that.
Second incident caution of the night.
I initially went, oh no, because I thought I saw Sierra. He wiggled in the grass, and I thought he was coming right back up towards the outside wall. He was going to slam it nose first. And then, right when we got done with that, the 41 is just backwards into turn 1.
Yeah, wow.
That caught me off guard.
I heard you saying... I heard you saying that the 28, and then I just see smoke behind him, and then I see the pattern. I see the black, white, and red I see the black, white, and red of that Discount Tires car, and I'm like, I know exactly who that is, but I think Ford's gonna call it, and then you didn't call it, so I'm like, oh, that happened.
I didn't see it until late, and the one out of his box on the line, perpendicular once again, in that Brondo car. I don't know what Brondo is, but it sounds kind of cool. Nice name.
It's like a Grinder subsidiary.
Oh. Okay. Weird name for
I don't think it is, but it just sounds like it.
Brondo sounds cool. That's a cool sounding name.
It does sound like it. It does sound cool.
Relatively clean pit road now.
Yeah, only one person.
Yeah, under 30 laps left in this event. And it has been 53 minutes.
Talking about cool schemes with cool sponsors, the 28 of Sierra coming into pit road.
Which a company that will not be around in 10 years, I would bet.
Very unfortunate.
Yeah, they have gone, I think 2 years ago they went bankrupt. And they still have restaurants throughout the United States. But
yeah.
Shall we?
They also opened an airline a couple decades ago.
Did they really?
Yeah, they opened an airline and there were Hooters girls on every flight.
What the? Hey, it's better than Spirit.
It does. Anyways, speaking of airline sponsors, the 15 of Hickory also running off pit road after relatively quick stop. That M&M's car. Yeah, very nice. I like M&M's. Yeah, and also, when you think of an M&M's NASCAR, you will always think of Kyle Busch, and that's something that you can put in your head, and you'll be a little bit happier then.
Yeah. I don't think of any old M&Ms. I think of the 18 of Kyle effing Busch.
Most definitely, yeah.
About that. And Joe Gibbs was a freaking butt face, rooting him out for his baby face grandson.
I'm not saying you're wrong, but I'm saying we can't say that on stream.
Yep.
Anyways, we're going to be doubling up and going green this time. Oh no, around goes the 31 and Nick, reigning champion of D2 after some controversy. It doesn't look like he'll lose any positions. Maybe one. Oh, and into the wall goes the 51 of Hernan. What happened to him?
Chat. Give me y'all's choosings. Under 30 to go. Give me who you got winning. I want to see yours. I want to see y'all's predictions.
Honestly, Russell, for me, it's between Russell, Noah, and Hernan. They're all been putting on a show.
I love Russell's confidence and I love his aggression. I'm going to go, I think it's going to be Russell.
Oh,
and Trayvon.
I changed their mind again.
What? Actually, no, I'm going to go Russell, Noah, and Trayvon. I think it's going to be a Chevy win.
That's the third time the lights have come off and then back on this race. They changed their mind.
Okay, well. Interesting. We were doubled up.
Go have a word with one of our officials.
Oh. What is going on? We're going green on lap 88 of 110. Just a little over 20 to go on this restart. Very competitive field we've seen today. Only 2 incident cautions, 5 in total, or 4 in total, counting stage ends. Going to be a very fast and fun to watch final 25, 30 laps here. O'Reilly Auto Parts race here in Atlanta. I forgot the mileage. So
yeah, 350 miles.
350. There we go.
Just under 40 laps to go, as the green flag will be waving, and we will go racing. Looking to put a drive together here at the old Atlanta Speedway, and we are stage 3 racing in Georgia.
Just now realizing, App Auto Parts Racing Association is sponsored by O'Reilly. Anyway.
I said that multiple times and got ignored.
Hey, it don't bother me.
There's someone on the apron.
O'Reilly's technically better in my opinion, but that's Hernan, the 51 of Hernan.
That's Hernan, yeah, that is Hernan.
Look at Trayvon on the bottom, below his teammate in the 66. Ooh, 14 into the wall off before that's going to slow him up a little bit there.
Yeah, Hernan's going to be a lap down. Yeah, but I did speak with some of our officials, and we did get word on why they took it back and kept the pace car out. After that DNF, there was a team attempted to get their car back on track, but it stalled out due to another mechanical failure and died in turn 2.
Alright.
So. Ooh. And the ticker says tie for first place as it's going between Russell and Noah. Noah, the rookie, searching for his first Break Series win, but so is Trayvon, and look at him go down the inside.
We're going to be coming to 20 to go this time, and I'm not going to lie, I don't think we can make it on fuel.
Yeah, I don't either. I'm going to be completely honest here.
I think within the last 5 to 8 laps.
Either stop soon or try and tug it out.
Within the last... Actually, I'm going to say 10 to 15 laps. I think people are going to be shortcutting a lot, and I think it's going to be a very spread out finish, but it's going to come between strategy and speed. If there is no caution.
7 laps down.
Oh my god, what the heck?
Oh, wow. Anyways, going to lead this race, the one-time race winner in the NAPRA. That is Russell, the 66, in my opinion, one of the best pace chasers in the league. You know, you have your normal front runners, and you can probably say that Russell is a front runner at this point. Because last season, you know, there was the likes of David, there was Radical there, so I wouldn't really, last season I wouldn't have put him on that same bar of those two drivers, but you know, as there are so many rookies now, he could definitely be considered one of the biggest front runners in the Napa Break Series.
Like I said, Russell came from nothing. I mean, he started off here a long time ago. He wasn't the greatest driver, with just the occasional really good luck. and really good skill at certain tracks, kind of like I was 2 seasons ago, and now he has really come up and is, like you said, he's a front runner now. I mean, we see him top 5 almost every single race now.
Yeah, only 1 win, but looking to make it 2 at the end of today.
He's a Sheldon Creed at Napper, in my opinion.
Most definitely, yeah. One of the most underrated drivers on this grid, but I would say that he's going to be very fairly rated at the end of this race.
Oh, 100%.
Led multiple tens of laps, and now looking to see if the car that he owns or the car that he is driving will put it into victory lane.
Yep. 3 wide, almost 4 wide for the lead there. Contact. 2x2 Chevrolet. Lockout even. I am first. Oh, man. There we go.
Yeah, 14. Just like I was saying, owned by Russell, who is right behind him. That rookie of Noah in the Chevy, trying to pull off a miracle at Atlanta.
Yeah, I think Supreme's going to have a lot of good words to say about the 66 at Russell.
Oh, yeah.
And I have been
if he doesn't
oh
play
my
some
god,
too much.
I am getting froze every 5 seconds this lap.
Oh, I am too.
Not even. Like, I froze
technical
4
difficulties
times.
with our broadcast here. Hopefully, we
I'm
can
still froze.
stick with it.
There we go. Nope. Nope. I was froze for about 2 or 3 laps there. Here we go. 3 wide for the lead. Once again, it feels like I've said that 25 times today. Probably not an exaggeration.
Yeah,
Now
most
back for
likely
second.
isn't.
Look at the Chevys.
Wow.
Besides Hernan, it has been a Chevy-infested race.
This whole front area is Chevys. Still no clue why Hernan's 87 laps down, but
what's Hernan's actual?
I do not know.
I'm trying to find it.
It should be chill, yes.
It is 97, correct?
Correct, yes, 97.
Oh, shoot. There we go.
There we go, perfect.
I didn't.
Now Hernan up in the front. Ooh, the 18 tried to make a move below the yellow line. You can't do that.
Oh, no!
There goes Milky!
He's going to hold it together.
He's
Great
be able
save.
to save it.
But here's the 18. Almost big block to the 14, 66 there.
Great save by Milky. He has been caught up in so much stuff all night. All evening, Milky has just been beaten and battered the entire time.
Fuel's getting low. We're getting close to 20 to go here. I think I was pretty on the dot with 15 to 20 to go in pitting. Let's say around lap 101.
Now, I'd say they're going to start pitting soon. But I could also see some of these front runners try and stay out, push their luck on fuel, maybe try and save a little bit.
I agree, because they're not too far under half, but I mean, you're gonna have to do a lot of fuel saving if you really want to be able to push it, because Noah right now is just got to 500. That is just under half a tank. His half tank is 600.
Yeah, Russell's at 480.
Yeah, and we're coming to
contact between Russell and the 14 of Noah.
10 to go.
That's his own car. He's got to pay for anything that he does to it.
No doubt about that.
10 laps to go at Atlanta.
I would love to see an LNR team shop.
That'd be cool.
I would love that.
You can buy cars. Buy an Africa. Michael Jordan. There comes Russell getting a push from the 14, but the 18's getting a push from the 51.
Here's a guy we haven't seen all day, the 99 of Cannon. 3 wide.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Fighting his way up. We have a 7-car battle with 9 to go.
Yeah,
This is oh gosh.
This could get good. This could get very good.
Great Atlanta race. Classic intermediate fashion here in Atlanta.
Definitely, yes. Yeah.
Hampton,
Luke,
Georgia.
unfortunately, dropped all the way to the back of the pack, and Hernan's 2 laps down now.
Yeah.
Oh, I believe that was what he was supposed to be. 2 laps down, 2 to... Uh-oh! That was some contact there.
At least me changing. I've got them to fix it. Yeah, Hernan is in last, 2 laps down. 8 to go. Yeah, they're not going to be able to... I mean, it'll be anywhere from I would say anywhere from 2
Ooh,
to
down
5 to
on
go,
the
people are
apron.
going to run out of fuel.
That was Milky, and hitting the 18 of Trayvon as he comes back up.
I mean, they're going to have to pit. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah. I mean, they ran through 200 fuel. At least Russell, he ran through 200 fuel in 2 laps.
Yeah.
I don't think he has enough. Ooh, contact between the 14 and the 66. Is he going to be able to make something go here? The 14's looking to put the drive of his life together.
Look in the back. Behind them. Oh, no.
Uh-oh. 5 wide almost for a second.
Oh,
Milky was
Trayvon
almost
stuck
around.
on the top, off the wall.
Oh, no,
there goes the
around
18.
goes Trayvon.
Gonna hold it together.
Able to save almost around, went to 28 as well.
Oh, this is getting aggressive.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we ain't
Almost
making it
around
off
again,
fuel.
the 28.
We ain't making it off
What
fuel.
is happening with the 28? Wow, what is happening with that JRM car?
I don't know, but the 18's even faltering.
6 laps to go now, and it's looking promising for Noah to get his first ever win.
Yes, indeed. 5 to go.
This is how you wonder what's going to happen between these two. Russell owns that car, and the 14 drives for Russell's team. You wonder how hard they're going to race each other.
Remember, pit road closes with 2 to go. If I'm either Russell or Noah, I am pitting this time, and I'm going to be making this as quick as I can.
Blue flags now in the air for Hernan.
I'm going to stay out. I think Russell is... I don't know, maybe he wasn't. Thought he was fuel saving. I don't think he was.
Russell is the lowest on fuel in this pack, though.
He's doing good at conserving, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Not for 3.5 laps. I mean, I think at this point, Russell is going to try to push it. But...
Well, but
I don't know.
That's also not something you want to see. You don't want to see...
Again, yeah, that's true. I mean...
You don't want to see him run out of fuel like last lap.
Yeah, he's been top... He's doing good at conserving, but it's not going to be enough. I don't know if he is conserving.
66 on the 14.
Oh, no!
Oh, no! Big crash!
Trayvon around!
Oh, my goodness me. Violent crash in the
God,
back of the
that
pack.
was terrible.
18 at Trayvon with 3 to go.
And we're not going to call it.
Huge impact. And how are they not going to call that?
Oh, my God.
That was terrifying. You saw that in the back of your camera feed, right?
Yeah, that was terrible. I saw it right in the back. I was watching the 66. That was like 170 in the outside wall. Oh, my God. We didn't call it.
Wow.
I get one
But I
car,
think Russell is going to make it, but that is the least of his problems now. Milky now down to the inside. Is it going to be Milky that's going to give a Noah a run for his money?
Here we go. We're all giving the green light. We're all going. We're good on fuel.
Milky looking for his second win. Noah
looking under
for
him.
his first.
Here we
Can
go.
he get under him? No, it's not going to work that time. But now,
good lead.
Onto the white flag at Atlanta Motor Speedway, sponsored by Come and Go.
White
Final
flag.
lap, white flag in the air.
Here in Hampton.
Oh,
no! The 66 and 41 are around!
No! The 41's around. The 28's
Oh,
around.
no!
More people. But that has opened up an incredible gap.
Noah.
The 14 to go and get it.
Noah is going to win!
Now. Noah in the 14 car for late night racing. He has driven his heart off. Noah will win at Atlanta Motor Speedway.
What a race.
Incredible.
What a finish.
Late night racing, and Noah, for the first time in his NAPRA career, will win the O'Reilly Auto Parts 350 at Atlanta Motor Speedway. And that is how you do intermediate racing.
Mm-hmm. What a race, man.
From P3 to P1, his first win ever in the Napa Auto Parts Racing Association. Absolutely incredible drive from the 14, and you're going to see some smiling faces in that LNR garage.
Yeah, that LNR camp is... Woo!
Wow.
Congratulations from the 15 as well. Now we're going to have to respawn. He's got about a lap of fuel left in his car. Gonna have to bring a gas man out.
Yeah, most definitely. We were wondering if they could push it, and they definitely pushed it.
I'm surprised. I'm so surprised, but it worked out.
Yeah, the 14 will take home his first ever career win at Atlanta Motor Speedway, and what a win it was, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely incredible. In front
Fantastic
of
race
sold out.
from lap 1 to 110. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, this is already a race of the year candidate.
This was definitely.
I mean, this is 100% the best Atlanta race we've ever had in the NAPRA. I mean, I know Atlanta had its issues after the first 3 seasons. We did some dogleg thing on some old model. It was okay, but not great. And now we finally have found great cars and a great Atlanta model. And now Atlanta has made its insane return here with Noah LNR 14 Chevrolet car getting the win in just a second race.
Yeah, second race of the season, and that is an incredible feat.
Oh man, he was up there all day. It wasn't a lucky win. He was a top 5 car all day.
Yeah, and when you think of this race, you're definitely gonna think, oh, you know, you're gonna see, oh yeah, he went from P3 to P1. That's not so impressive. No, this was an incredible race.
Oh yeah. I mean, I was surprised to see how well these cars raced, as they are tighter than the Cup Series cars, but man, great racing.
It worked very much.
Oh yeah, I am so excited for the D1 race tomorrow. I mean, it was one of the most fun test tracks I raced in. I love the cars, and after seeing tonight's race, makes me even more excited.
Most definitely, yeah. And if this is a precursor to tomorrow's race, this is gonna be great.
Oh yeah. King will be back.
Final standing results. At final standings was Noah in P1 for late night racing, followed by Sierra in the 28 Carrera Motorsports, followed by Trey Rex in the number 1 RM Honda, Russell in the 66 Bear Motorsports Chevy, Nick in the 31 Drone Strike Racing Ford, and rounding out your top 6 is Bands in the 5 Blaze Technology Motorsports Ford.
To victory lane goes the 14 of Noah. I'm gonna fly down there. Honestly,
I can do a...
Mirage, you want to do all the interviews?
Yeah, sure, why not?
I like hearing. Things. I don't really know what to say, so I'll let you do all the interview.
Yeah, over to race stage.
There's race stage. Right, I guess Mirage will be in here. Give me a minute.
Oh.
Alrighty. You all good? Where'd you go?
So we're gonna start off. Russell here on pit road. Finished. Russell finishing in P4. So, Russell.
Can you get me out, please?
Russell, did your car eat you again?
I'm trying to get out. Give me a minute.
Some technical difficulties with the with
It's
car.
good. It's good. All right, I'm just gonna stay in here. It's cooler in here, anyways.
Okay, that's a surprise. Anyways, Russell came back, started in P10, ended up in P4. You led dozens of laps here, and eventually found a car that you own in victory lane. As we started coming through to these final couple laps, What was going through your mind, and what were you thinking, seeing if maybe you could pick up that second win?
Not gonna lie, as soon as I saw like the 14 like having the dominant line on the bottom, I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna let off, I'm gonna let Milky and Noah battle it out, and I just can grab a good finish. But then like coming into turn one, I don't know what Sierra was doing. He was just driving he was driving with like blindfolds on, and I have no idea what he was trying to do right there. But it is what it is. It's a racing incident, really. But I am happy to win the stage, get some stage points. We messed up on stage two, but overall the car was really nice. The car was fast, and all of the LNR cars, we were fast. We were cooking that race, man. Oh, that was good. I liked it. So I can't really complain. So hey, we finally won at Atlanta as a team for LNR. Um, Happy for those guys. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. What a W race.
Yeah, Lars, definitely, and great to see one of your cars end up in victory lane.
Yep.
Now we're gonna move over to the 14 of Noah, our
Actually,
race winner.
can I interview him?
Yeah, you could come up here if you like.
Yeah. Never mind. Someone else can do it.
If he
Actually-
uses VC.
Yeah.
I really don't know. I did invite him up already. Alrighty, Noah. Go. Hello.
You're Noah.
Okay, well, that may not work then. I don't think we do typing interviews anymore, do we?
Oh yeah, he said no mic. He doesn't have a mic.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we
Well,
will.
no. Russell, do you want to speak for?
Oh.
Go ahead, Russell.
Yeah. Yeah. Woohoo! We won our first race again. The 14 Chevy was really nice. We actually are lining up a sponsor for this car. They had a good Craven Engines motor. W Bear Motorsports supplying us some good motors for this team. So yeah, career win number, what is it? 4 for our team, and yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Yep, there
Yeah.
we go.
Woohoo!
Great
Great
day
race,
for
great
LNR.
race.
Great day for Noah. Great day
Yes,
for
definitely.
Motorsports and Craven.
Woohoo!
Okay.
Yay!
Hmm.
Want to take us to our next guy, Mirage?
Yep. Let's find Nick. Over here is.
All the way to back.
He's over here. If he is in the stage. Nick, can I... Hold on. Give me 1 second to grab...
Oh, excuse me. Raj is gonna go grab Nick. Try to grab Nick. And Nick is here. Hello, Nick.
Hello.
Ready, take it away.
How's it going?
Good. I was just gonna.
Hello, Mr. Man with the microphone.
Sorry, I just connected. Anyways, on pit road with the 31 Drone Strike Racing Ford of Ratman Nick. Finished in P5, I believe. Yep, P5, but you gained off of starting P15. You were second to last on that race start. So, what happened during the qualifying session, and how were you able to make it back up as you came through this race?
Well, in pre-race inspection, I was having major problems, and I could only get a couple laps of practice in, so I was unaware of how to take the track. However, I was able to thankfully qualify in just barely and learn throughout the race. I was able to use that knowledge to make my way up to the front, have and be competitive by the end of stage 2.
All right. That's great to hear that you were able to come back from that.
Yeah, the race itself was also really fun. I guess it was a good race. Um, I hate that ended up P5. I know I was a lot faster than that. When I was shuffled from to the back due to being stuck um, on the outside with people who were sending it, I ended up getting involved in an incident that was not my fault. Actually, I was just a bystander. Um, where two cars got caught together and slid into me, and I lost, I believe, a few seconds on that. It was really unfortunate, but the recovery drive that we made, was very, very solid for the Drone Strike Racing Best Buy development car.
Yep. Most definitely hope to see you do well in any other races.
I don't think I'll be back for a little bit, unless something pops up.
Well, we're gonna see anything happen with you then.
All right.
Now, next person will be going to. We'll be going to. What's his number? The 99 of Vintage or Canon.
Which this just in real fast. From the
Oh my
officials
goodness.
board, it is said that Sierra, the driver of the 28, will be sent to the back for his actions at Atlanta, which
Oh,
includes
wow.
right hooking a competitor on white, which domino affected the entire field. So Sierra is now sent to the back. So
Oh, wow.
anyway,
Yikes.
Anyway, here on pit road with the 99 of Cannon. So after that race, eventually came up a little short, most definitely, of what you were trying to achieve. P12 and 1 lap down. What happened in this third, last third of the race that unfortunately led to you ending up farther behind the pack than you most likely originally anticipated?
I could not make it on fuel. I had to pit.
Hmm.
And it was also trying to bank on a caution coming in earlier. That didn't happen either. And I couldn't really recover either because Trayvon got a lag spike and shot me into the wall. So I couldn't capitalize on the last lap crash either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't do anything about that, but it is what it is. I also have to apologize to Trayvon as well, my teammate, and Kirby as well. I have to apologize to all my teammates that were racing, and because I was trying to prove myself to be better, and I came up short myself. I could not do much, and I was in the front for most of that race. I had terrible restarts, but this time, no pit road penalties, so that's neat. But yeah, I really, really wanted that top 10, but I was just too short on fuel. And I didn't know I had 7 laps to go. I had like 150 liters of fuel. I wasn't gonna risk a DNF, and I mean it wouldn't be any better 13th, but uh, I genuinely um feel bad for Trevon, Kirby, all my teammates that were racing. I also have to apologize to some other racers like The 15 of Hickory, I accidentally used him up, and well, he did recover after that, and I stayed clear out of him. Still fighting, but I was trying to prove myself. There it was completely yikes.
Yeah.
I seriously apologize to all my teammates
Yeah.
and to my the owner, to seeing that race and just seeing me absolutely fight everyone. I gotta say sorry to everybody. That was not my best showing, and I could have done better because, well, I qualified P7th, I think it was, right behind my teammate too, which, oh man, which hurts even more.
Yeah. Qualified P7th, unfortunately, was not able to recover after that final pit stop. But these things happen, and you have a bit more time to prove yourself at your new drive. So, yeah, hoping to see you rebound from this.
I really hope I could rebound myself, but I shouldn't keep this to be a downer because I was fighting and fighting and fighting. You've seen me, I was trying to be fast, and if I have to use up at least one or two people, I gotta do it. And if they don't hit the wall, that's even better.
Yep. Anyways, yeah, that will be about it for post-race interviews.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
That
So,
being it.
with that being the end of it, from Ord and the entirety of our incredible crew here at Atlanta Motor Speedway, and I am Mirage. We will be signing off for now. Incredible race that we were able to see here at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Find us on rowracing.com under the Napa Auto Parts Racing Association, and join us for the PTN series later tonight at Michigan. This is Ford and Mirage, and from all of our incredible crew at the Atlanta Motor Speedway, signing off for now. We hope everyone has an incredible rest of your day.